What's going on, everybody? Peanut here with PeanutPlays. Just want to stop by and drop off a video real quick. Haven't put a whole lot up on the YouTube lately. I've been doing mostly streaming. Just been really busy with work. Haven't had the time to sit and go through all these recordings of stuff. I do plan on getting there. I don't know when. But look right down here in the description. I've got links to my Facebook and the Twitter for PeanutPlays. Keep your eyes on those guys. When I'm getting ready to go live on Twitch, I will certainly make a fuss on both of those. So just keep your eyes tuned to those little areas, and you can still hang out and watch some of the gaming and laugh in real time at my stupidity. Picked up Wolfenstein, the new order last night. Let it download, got a bunch of stuff done today, came home, got ready to play it, and come to find out that just like Rage was 3 years ago, Wolfenstein: The New Order is unplayable on day one for most PC users. This seems to be a large trend across all platforms. Xbox and PS4 both had massive, over 5 gig day one patches to start their day off. I don't know if that's fixing most folks or what it's doing. I haven't looked in too much to it. PC users, we all seem to be having some degree of difficulty with it. Some folks are better off than others. AMD graphics cards do seem to be struggling the most, which I find a bit surprising and very annoying, because the graphics card which I have that is an XFX R9 270X with 2 gigs of RAM on it works just fine for everything else. It's a graphics card you guys have seen me playing Titanfall on, Meridian New World, Diablo 3, all of that stuff. It's all being played off that graphics card. So why it's struggling so much with Wolfenstein, I have no idea. I'll pop you guys over real quick, show y'all what hardware I do have. Maybe the developers will actually watch this so they can see my particular instance. I think that I seem to have a fairly good collection of gear that most folks that are having this problems also seem to have. So drop us over to here real quick. As you can see, I've spent a little over an hour today fighting with this. I did stream some of it after figuring out how to get it to stream, which was not easy. I'm running an FX 8350 AMD processor. It's running at about 4.1. It'll speed itself up to about 4.4 when it's got stuff to do normally. It's on an Asus Crosshair Formula Z motherboard. Lovely little motherboard. Memory-wise, I've got 16 gigs. My clock is way down right now. I don't know why, but this motherboard downclocks my RAM when I'm not doing anything. It'll shoot back up later on, though. Graphics, like I said, it's AMD R9 200 series. It is a 270X, 2 gigs of RAM from XFX. Works just fine on everything else, so I don't know what entirely to say there. I'm going to pop you guys into the game real quick and show you, and just right off the bat, it's instant problems. Instant problems. None of it looks good. This is a splash screen. Like, what the hell? Why does my splash screen look like this? This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. It's almost as ridiculous as the fact that games still act like these are VHS tapes in the 90s, where every time I put in the fucking tape, unless I fast forward, which you can't fast forward through these ones, you know, you get nothing but advertisements up front. And right now, I don't think these guys deserve the right to advertise themselves because, well, their stuff doesn't work. And, you know, it's Rage all over again. As you guys can see, it kind of gets a little bit better as time goes on, but it's still not that great. Splash through all of this. I will show you guys. I have everything turned down, guys. Everything. I've tried running it at full blast. That was not even a frame a second. Those were 2 and 3 second delays of just sitting on the same screen with nothing rendered correctly. I've tried turning everything off. There's a couple of things that some folks have been able to turn off, and it's been helping them out. It has done nothing for me, which is unfortunate. This game is running off of a Kingston HyperX SSD, 256 gigs, along with all the other games that I play. They always, anything I'm actively playing stays on my solid state. This is another thing I don't understand why this stuff's still in games. We know what the icon means, alright? You don't have to tell us. We're not children. I mean, we might be children, but we still know what the hell that does. Options. Video. So I've still got it at my 1080p resolution because I refuse to play a new game in less than that because I shouldn't have to. Brightness is where it came from. Field of vision's as small as it goes. Advanced options. Guys, I have it on the custom because I have everything turned way the hell down. Everything is down. All of it. Alright, none of it goes any lower. Screen space reflections has been helping out some folks. If you're having problems with it and you already own the game and you haven't turned that off, try turning it off. It's apparently helping to a degree, but it's still not doing much. Like I said, though, I've got it all turned off. And I will show you guys what the game looks like. with everything turned off in an effort to play the game. And it's mind-numbing. I was frustrated with Titanfall because of their campaign, but at least the damn thing worked out of the box. Day one I played it, I didn't have any problems with it. So for ID to once again repeat what they did with Rage, which is make a total clusterfuck of everything, is mind-blowing. And the odds of me ever buying another game that they're behind, pretty much slim to none right now, guys. Unless they get this thing patched in a hurry, and I mean in a hell of a hurry. And quite frankly, I think I'm owed back some of my money, because you can't tell me that, well, they didn't test it on every graphics card. You didn't test it on all the R9s, the 270s, the 280s, and the 290s. Come on. You're building games for a living. You could probably test it on about 30 graphics cards and not hurt anything. There's no reason all of us should be in this situation. It's ridiculous. As you can see, even the graphics struggle to work right. Nothing in this game works right. It's ridiculous. So as you can see, it takes a minute for things to render. As I spin, texture drop in from hell. Even the planes, guys. The planes don't even look right. Bullets are all static. Everything's stuttering. All of it. Hung up on God knows what. This is me running. I'm running. Yes, I intentionally let myself get killed, but come on, that's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. The first little bit of the game that I played through, where you're on a plane, was almost impossible to play. I had died several times in a plane, just during a story run. That's all I was doing. There was nothing complicated about it, and I still kept getting myself killed because I couldn't find my way around. I was getting hung up on stuff. Some of that's because I suck as a gamer. You guys know that about me already, though, so no surprise there. But it shouldn't be this difficult. Really, it shouldn't be. The one thing they did make sure to do, though, is before they released this game that doesn't work right, they did make sure to call everybody pussies or wimps or any number of, whatever random derogatory statement they want to throw out there, and basically say that you're a total loser because you want to exit the game that doesn't work in the first fucking place. Come on. For those of you that are kind of curious as to whether or not you should pick it up, yes, the trailers and all the cinematics, everything looks great. Most folks, though, are having zero luck with the game. So my recommendation right now, do not buy it. Wait a while, and even then, I would not pick it up unless it's on a dramatic sale, because it's not worth $60. They've done a terrible job with it. There is a massive number of people having problems. It's not a couple hundred of us that are screwed over here. This is tens of thousands of people that are having issues. The internet's on fire with it. Sit down, do some research on your own time. Just Google it up. Wolfenstein: The New Order, not worth the money. Hey guys, so thanks for checking out the video. I don't mean to come across as so hyperly critical of the game. I do, however, get extremely frustrated when hundreds of millions of dollars are spent on a game and so many of us on day one are unable to play it. I don't think that's acceptable at all. So in the meantime, we'll all hang out. We'll wait on patches to come out, and then I'm sure I'll have a new video out telling you how much I love the game. But in the meantime, check in the description. I've got links to the Twitter, to the Facebook page, to the Twitch channel. I'm going to do a lot more streaming here soon. I'm going to be giving some stuff away, so check it out. And thanks for watching Peanut Plays.